Hello, yes, the transfer window is in full swing, and that means it's time for another episode of Transfer Daily. With Daly spelled like Jim Daly. Thanks to everyone who watched the first episode of Transfer Daily yesterday for all the comments below the video as well. Really appreciate it. Today is the second episode, and we've got 3 more transfer rumours to talk about. But before we do that, I need to remind you I'm doing a live show at the start of August 6th and 7th, that's Saturday and Sunday, 9 PM at the Hen and Chickens Theatre in Islington. It's called Jim and Dave Have Lost the Dressing Room. Doing it with a friend of mine called Dave Bibby. It's a comedy show with songs, stand-up, sketch, and some audience interactive games as well. And I'd love to see you there. Tickets are selling quite well. Sunday is selling well, but there's still some left, and there's tickets left for Saturday as well. So if you're in London and you're around at the start of August, please come along to the show. It'd be great to see you. I'll be there after the show as well to meet people if anyone fancies that. Tickets will be in the link below the video right now. Okay, transfer number 1 is Paul Pogba to Manchester United. He's been an absolute star for Juventus the last couple of years, but he's been linked with a return back to Manchester United. Now, they say in life, never go back. And that is true of relationships, of bad restaurants you've been to, and it's kind of true of football as well. Look at some players that have gone back to teams they've previously done well at. Thierry Henry, Robbie Fowler, Joe Cole at West Ham. It was never quite the same when they went back. Now, obviously, Pogba didn't really have a good first spell at United. He never really got the chance and left and developed at Juventus. But something tells me he'd be better off avoiding United. It's also a lot of money, £100 million, possibly more. I feel like he'd be better off just staying at Juve. He's a star there. He'll win more things. Something tells me going back to United probably won't work out. So if I was Paul Pogba, I'd be staying at Juventus for now. For the next transfer, we're going to head over to Spain, Barcelona in particular, because they have signed French defender Samuel Umtiti, which is a fun name to say. He was one of the stars of France's Euro 2012 campaign, even though no one had really heard of him until the quarter-final when he came in and played against Iceland and did okay, but he had a fantastic performance against Germany in the next round and didn't do too badly in the final against Portugal either. He's very much broken onto the scene from nowhere, but looks a really, really solid defender and is, of course, going to Barcelona. I think if he gets games at Barca, this could be one of the players that we see becoming a star of European football for a long time. And the way he's burst onto the scene, for me, it's probably the best French debut since Air released their 1998 electropop album Moon Safari. And today's final deal is N'Golo Kante from Leicester to Chelsea, with reports of the two clubs agreeing a deal for £29 million, which will be quite an increase on the £5.6 million that Leicester paid for him less than a year ago. That is some impressive numbers from the Foxes. I think the deal pretty much makes sense all round, isn't it? I can see him fitting in very well at Chelsea and playing quite well under Conte. I think he's exactly the sort of player that Conte would want if you look at the players he had in his Italian team in the summer as well. Leicester get quite a lot of money out of them, and looking at Leicester's scouting over the last couple of years, I'm sure they could put that to good use and find themselves another good midfielder. So I think a sensible deal all round. I'm sure we'll see this one tied up very soon at some point. The only people I'm worried for are commentators, because now with Conte and Kante at Chelsea, it feels a little bit like Chelsea are just trolling all the football commentators out there. That's going to be a tricky one for everyone this season. Okay, there you go. That's the end of Transfer Daily episode 2. Thanks very much for watching. Comment below with your thoughts on the 3 deals mentioned there. Do you think they are good deals for both clubs and players? And comment below with any other deals you want me to talk about as well. I appreciate all the comments that you've left below, and thanks for getting involved. Don't forget to subscribe as well for Transfer Daily every day, but also loads of other stuff that's happening on my channel, and drop a like if you enjoyed the video as well. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow.